Hi students, welcome to Alpha-C learning program. In previous session we have discussed about the equation of normal and the equation of normal t being here 3 value here power is 3. Therefore we can say here it is a cubic equation in t and this normal actually seems to be a cubic equation. The meaning is, inner meaning is here 3 normals, suppose distinct if they are coming, then these 3 distinct normals they are passing through a point x1 comma y1 and hence here we got this kind of equation. Now let us observe here the nature of this cubic equation. All of you aware of here how to write sum of roots, product of roots, etc. Suppose if I am taking t1, t2, t3 as here roots of this cubic equation. Okay, so this is our normal equation and suppose 3 normals exist. Okay, if 3 normals exist, under different conditions we can say how many normals exist, that we will discuss again separately. So now suppose 3 normals exist, then we are taking here the 3 normals, they are passing through a common point, that is nothing but here x1 y1. Then we have observed the 3 points are said to be here co-normal points, right, or feet of normals. Now if a problem is, that means if equation is in this way, then roots are how many here t1 comma t2 comma t3. Suppose let us take distinct roots or they may be equal roots, etc. You can observe. Okay, so here there is no restriction. Now t2 t3 may coincide, or here t1 t2 t3 all they may be here only one. A perfect cubic equation you got. Like the different conditions are there, already you know about cubic equation. But whatever it is, you can write here some values with respect to algebra. So here t1 plus t2 plus t3 clearly you know 0 because t square is missing here, right? So this is 0. And next the other point is here sum of products by taking 2 at a time, that is sigma t1 t2, sum of products by taking 2 at a time. Then here minus the next value is plus implies 2a minus x1 divided by a. And next one is here product of roots, that is t1 t2 t3 equal to, it is minus of minus, that is nothing but the value is y1 divided by a. Okay students, so in this way we got 3 kinds of values. Now let us observe here students clearly what about ABC points. So we wrote like this, a t1 square, 2a t1, a t2 square and c is this one on the parabola y square equal to 4ax. So whatever discussion we are doing, it is regarding exclusively y square equal to 4ax, all this concept, right? And now what about if you join ABC, right? If you join ABC, then it is all these are non-collinear because you have observed, suppose the 3 normals are distinct, then here you can observe ABC is a triangle. Okay, so if 3 distinct normals exist, if 3 distinct normals exist, in this case you can observe ABC is a triangle. Then the feet of normals, okay, feet of normals, they form triangle. A comma B comma C, they form triangle. Okay, so now our interest is by observing clearly here ordinates. What are ordinates? 2a t1, 2a t2 and 2a t3. Then what is sum of those 3 ordinates? You will get 2a if you take common, then t1 plus t2 plus t3, but that value is clearly how much here? 0. Therefore students, if you take 3 distinct normals to a parabola drawn from a point x1 comma y1, okay, from a point x1 y1 3 distinct normals are drawn, then the 3 points are non-collinear. Once the 3 points are non-collinear, then what is our observation? They form a triangle. And to this triangle, what about here? Centroid. Okay, centroid involve this kind of value. That's why our interest is now centroid. So what is now centroid of triangle ABC, right? So centroid of triangle ABC is nothing but, what is the value here? The first value, abscissa if I write a into t1 square plus t2 square plus t3 square divided by 3 comma, the other part is 2a t1 plus 2a t2 plus 2a t3. That implies it is nothing but what actually? 0. Because of which property? This one. Okay. So you can write here from 1. From 1 we can say the ordinate is 0. Now you can generalize the concept. How you can generalize the concept? The triangle formed by feet of normals. Okay. So centroid of the triangle. Okay. Centroid of the triangle formed by feet of normals or else co-normal points always lies on axis of that parabola. Here to this parabola you got axis as x-axis. Therefore you observed ordinate value is 0. Hence how you can generalize this concept? So to any parabola, right? To any parabola you can generalize. To any parabola, what is the concept here? The triangle, that means centroid. Okay, centroid of triangle formed by, so which kind of points here? Centroid of triangle formed by, what is the nature of points here? Formed by co-normal points. Okay, formed by co-normal points. Where it is coming here is lies on axis of that parabola, right? Lies on axis of that parabola. So this is very, very important. Okay. So this you can write here for any kind of parabola, oblique or vertical or anything. So to any parabola, centroid of triangle formed by co-normal points lies on its axis. Okay, lies on its axis. So in this way students, this is one of the important properties. And now suppose we have some interest on what is the abscissa also in terms of x1, y1, because sometimes they give here x1 comma y1 and the other one is given as y square is 4ax. So this is the only data suppose you are having. Then they will ask about a question as here, what is here the centroid of the triangle formed by the three co-normal points. Understand? Then only in terms of x1, y1 and in terms of a, how to find even abscissa also, right? So how to find here students? Now what is our question here? What is centroid of triangle? Complete. Okay, centroid of triangle formed by co-normal points of here, which one here? Of parabola. Okay, y square equal to 4ax, and which are all passing through or which are concurrent at which point here? Which are concurrent at x1 comma y1. Suppose this is the only data given, concurrent at x1 comma y1. So this is the only data given. Then how to find even the abscissa value? Now here students, you have these three conditions in hand, right? These three conditions we are having in hand. Now our interest is what is abscissa. So now I want to write t1 square plus t2 square plus t3 square. Just you are using algebra. What is algebra? t1 plus t2 plus t3 whole square minus how much we write? 2 times sigma t1 t2, right? And then this value is already you got 0, and therefore this is 0 minus 2 into sigma t1 t2. That implies it is nothing but how much this value? 2a minus x1 divided by a. Hence it is nothing but 2 into x1 minus 2a divided by what the value? It is a. So students, this is our abscissa of centroid. Hence the centroid formula is nothing but, therefore we consider G is nothing but here it is 2 into x1 minus 2a divided by a comma what is the other value? 0, right? So here a by 3 extra you are having. So a and a get cancelled. Now you are getting here 3. So you are multiplying by a by 3, and this is the simplified form you got, and therefore you can substitute this in this formula. Okay, in this formula if you substitute, simply you can get a and a get cancelled. So 2 by 3 times of that value. Okay, so centroid, now I am writing here clearly students, centroid of the triangle formed by co-normal points. That is nothing but here, what is the value? x1 minus 2a. So 2 into x1 minus 2a and divided by 3 comma this is 0. right? Now in this way we can simplify the value, a and a get cancelled. So here centroid concept you know here very well. Then after that immediately you can find here circumcenter as well as orthocenter of the same triangle also. Now observe students here, circumcircle of triangle formed by 3 conormal points. Okay, the triangle is formed by 3 conormal points, passes through vertex of same parabola. Okay, passes through vertex of same parabola. Now earlier we have observed about centroid of triangle formed by conormal points lies on axis of parabola, and this one is here formed by, this is the circumcircle is passing through vertex of same parabola. Okay, again this concept also students you can generalize for any kind of parabola. Now let's take for the proof the example of y square equal to 4ax. Okay, then we must make use of every time the concept that one is here, sum of the roots, product of the roots, all values those are common. Therefore what is our normal equation? Y plus xt equal to 2at plus at cube. So this is the value here. That implies, you know here this one is passing through which point here? x1 comma y1. The 3 normals they are passing through x1 y1. That means whenever you observe students 3 co-normal points they are mentioning implies to this parabola from the point x1 y1 which is inside the curve, always 3 distinct normals can be drawn. Okay, then wherever these normals are meeting the curve at the point p, q, r, these are known as here co-normal points. Now as this is passing through x1 comma y1, we are writing in this way, that implies at cube, okay, plus 2a minus x1 and into t and minus this is y1 is equal to 0. So this is our standard equation. From this we can obtain here relation between the roots. That means what is the relation? Sum of the roots t1 plus t2 plus t3 equal to 0, and next one is sigma t1 t2 equal to 2a minus x1 divided by a, and product of the roots t1 t2 t3 equal to y1 divided by a. Okay, so these are different values we can write. Now what is our question? Circumcircle of triangle. Let us consider the circle equation as here x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Okay, so this is our circle equation. Now which points must satisfy this circle equation? The 3 co-normal points, that is 81 square to 81 must satisfy this equation, because we are talking about circumcircle implies the 3 points they must lie on the circumcircle. Similarly q and r also. In general we are taking a point 80 square comma 280. Okay, in general we are taking 80 square comma 280 which is satisfying the equation. That implies here a square t to the power of 4 plus 4a square t square plus 2ga t square. Okay, and next plus this is 2f into, okay, 2f into 280 plus c equal to 0. Understand? And now after this is a biquadratic equation in t. So I am writing a square t to the power of 4 plus here there is no cube value. So I am taking first t square common, 4a square plus 2ag, right? T square plus this is 4af, okay, and into t plus c equal to 0. Now observe students, what are roots of this equation? They said here this one is passing through which one? Actually co-normal points as well as another point also. Now moreover here it is 4th degree. 4th degree equation means what about here? Roots. Number of roots is here 4. Number of roots I am telling, I am not telling real, imaginary, etc. But number of roots is here 4. Then sum of the roots t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus t4 is equal to, what is the value? there is no t cube term, implies it is equal to 0. But what are those t1, t2, t3? Actually these are nothing but points already which are on the circle. Okay, points which are already on the circle. What is the extra value you are getting? T4. And what is t1 plus t2 plus t3 also? This is 0. That implies this is here 0 from this equation. That implies what is our value? T4 is equal to 0. Understood all of you? Because this is 0 from this one. This is not different case and this is not different case. Both are here coming under same case. Okay. So you got t1 plus t2 plus t3 equal to 0 because these 3 points are exactly on the circle. We generalized, we have taken like this. Okay. So this value is 0 and if you substitute this 0 then t4 is 0 and to the parabola y square equal to 4ax, the fourth point is a t4 square 2a t4 implies this value you got how much here? 0 comma 0. Therefore students, clearly you can say circumcircle of triangle formed by conormal points always passes through vertex of the same parabola. Very very important concept. Even this you can use for any kind of parabola. Next our interest, suppose you may think about what is center of that circumcircle. Okay, what is the center? If you take here, that is circumcenter. Understand? Circumcenter, suppose I want to take. So what is circumcenter? All of you know here, this is the circle minus g comma minus f. Okay, so minus g comma minus f value, and I want to write that in terms of our what is the data actually you are having. X1 comma y1 point is given, y square equal to 4ax equation is given. That's it, our data. Okay, point is given, parabola equation y square equal to 4ax is given. Then how to obtain here center of this circumcircle or circumcenter? Okay, and now you can observe students here from this one, if I write biquadratic, only sum of the roots you got here, circle passes through vertex. And suppose if you write here the other values, that means what about here? Other values implies not only this one, the other values are sum of products by taking 2 at a time, by taking 3 at a time, every value. So if I am writing sum of products by taking next order 2 at a time. So this is equal to how much you got? Minus that value gone, and therefore this value again plus symbol. So you got 4a square plus 2ag divided by what is the value? A square. Right? So this is our condition. But what is T1 T2 sigma implies here? T1 T2 plus T2 T3 plus T3 T4. Okay. So like this you can write all combinations. But everywhere you have to substitute T4 how much here? 0. Just now we observed T4 is here 0. As I substitute T4 0, students, this is nothing but what actually? It is nothing but T1 T2 plus T2 T3 plus T3 T1. Only this value is our leftover. As T4 value you got how much here? 0. Now what is that sum of products by taking 2 at a time? The formula 2a minus x1 divided by a. So 2a minus x1 divided by a is here a if you divide 4a plus 2g divided by a. So let's cancel these two. Then 2g value, if I write 2g is equal to, now how much you can get the value? 2a minus 4a, that is minus 2a, and next this is minus x1. Hence g equal to how much the value? Minus x1 minus 2a divided by 2. So center of the circle here you got one of the values. Minus g means it is x1 plus 2a divided by 2. Then what about here y coordinate? That is minus f we require. To that you take here sum of products by taking 3 at a time. 3 at a time, then clearly you can observe this value also. So whenever you take sum of products 3 at a time, at the same time T4 value is here 0. As a T4 value everywhere it is 0, Finally, the leftover is nothing but to you T1, T2, T3 only. Okay. So this is the leftover. So what is here students? Here to obtain this value, I want to make use of here sum of products by taking 3 at a time. That is T1, T2, T3 plus T1, T2, T4. But that is 0 because T4 is 0. Plus T2, T3, T4. Again 0 because T4 0. Finally, the leftover is only this value. And that from this equation minus plus again minus. So it is minus 4AF divided by what is the denominator here? A square. Right? Now T1, T2, T3 means again you can observe from here it is Y1 divided by A. So Y1 by A equal to minus 4AF divided by A square. And if you cancel here A, again here and here, so clearly this minus F value or F value it is minus Y1 divided by 4. Hence students, you got circumcenter of the triangle. Okay, circumcenter of the triangle formed by the three co-normal points to a parabola y square equal to 4ax minus g comma minus f, circumcenter. Okay, so this value, circumcenter value, you got how much finally here? This is nothing but what is the value you got here? X1 plus 2a divided by 2, and this value is y1 divided by 4. Okay, so what is that sufficient data here? To a parabola y square equal to 4ax and the three normals are drawn from x1, y1. So that is the only data you are having students. Okay, that is the only data. So given data is how much here? To a parabola y square equal to 4ax. If three normals are drawn, okay, three distinct normals are drawn. Three distinct normals are drawn from a point x1 comma y1. Three distinct normals drawn from a point x1 comma y1. Then what is circumcenter of the triangle formed by co-normal points? Okay, then what is circumcenter of triangle formed by co-normal points? Okay, so in this way, if problem is given students, the only data is here. What to us here? Y square is 4ax and the point x1 y1. That's it. So simply you can substitute like this. Okay, so the proof I have done in this way, you can remember, and just now we did even centroid also. Then they may ask about, as usual, orthocenter. If you know circumcenter, centroid, you can write clearly about orthocenter using our formula. G divides line joining orthocenter circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. So using that formula easily you can obtain even orthocenter of the triangle formed by the three co-normal points. But this concept students, it is a very important. This co-normal points concept is a very important concept. Okay, observe students the result. SP into SQ into SR is A into SN square. Okay, so what is N here? The N is nothing but here this point wherever the three normals are coinciding, that means the common point of intersection, if it is N of x1 y1 and S being focus of the parabola, y square is 4ax, then we can say here SP into SQ into SR is this result, where P, Q, R are exactly the co-normal points. Okay, so co-normal points these are here, and S is focus of the parabola, N is here the point of concurrence of the three normals which is inside the parabola. Then A value already we know, for y square is 4ax, this is our A value. You can write this result, and proof of this result simply you can make use of here concept of a parabola, and where this is one end of latus rectum, this is vertex of parabola, and take this one as here other end of latus rectum, thereby easily you can prove this result. And this concept actually you can generalize for any parabola also, where A means here for any parabola the concept A is nothing but 1/4 of latus rectum. Okay, so 4A is latus rectum, A means 1/4 of latus rectum. So this is one of the standard results on PQR, that is co-normal points of a parabola. For the proof, students, you can simply make use of here P as a comma 2a, and next this value as here 0 comma 0, and the other value as a comma minus 2a. That means here t is 1, t1 is 1, t2 is 0, and t3 is again minus 1. So make use of that result you can obtain. Now, how problems they ask in the parabola? That means if three distinct normals are drawn from a point, okay, from a point 14 comma 7 to a parabola, the parabola equation is given as here y square, okay, y square, the parabola equation given as y square minus 16x and plus 8y, and this is equal to 0, okay, y square minus 16x minus 8y is equal to 0. So to this parabola, students, if at all they ask about three distinct normals are drawn from the point 14 comma 7, now the question is nothing but what about coordinates of co-normal points? Of course, if it is given an ordinary, that means here a parabola is given as y square equal to ax, okay, and this is y square minus 8x is equal to 0. If at all they are asking about a point, okay, a point they may give here 4a value is here 8, a equal to 2 you got. Then if at all they ask about here some point, that is some 7 comma 1, if at all they ask about this one, then this is 49 minus 8 value, this is 1 minus this is 56, which is negative, therefore this point is inside. So if they ask like this, what about co-normal points? Then what is our condition? Just directly you can make use. Directly means what is the value? First you have to take y plus xt is equal to 2at plus at cube, okay, and now what is a value here? 4a equal to 8, therefore a equal to 2. So y plus xt equal to 2a value, how much it is? 2, okay, 4a value is here 8, and therefore 2a equal to 4, so 4t, and plus the other value is 2t cube. Then if you write this normals, they are passing through 7 1, therefore if I write here this is 7t plus 1, okay, 7t plus 1, and this is equal to 4t plus 2t cube. Then students, you can write 2t cube, and these values if you take that side, minus 3t minus 1 is equal to 0. So by taking these model problems easily, you can solve just by using trial and error. T equal to 1, t is minus 1, like that. Suppose you take here t is minus 1. What is the value? Minus 2 and minus 1, that is minus 3, and here what is the value? Plus 3, 0. So t equal to minus 1 is one of the values you got, okay. So t is minus 1 after you got the value, then other values you know using synthetic division, other two values you can get. So one value you got, students, that is t1 is suppose minus 1, then use synthetic division, you can obtain the points, and thereby you write here a t1 square to a t1 a t2 square, and here also that one. So this is the method. If the parabola is given just y square equal to 8x, and they ask about from the point 7 comma 1, if three distinct normals are drawn, then what about here? The co-normal points, okay. So this one is ordinary formula you can apply. But now the interesting is here, the parabola is not direct parabola whose axis is here axis, that means x-axis. Here you know the axis of this parabola is parallel to x-axis. So therefore I am first changing y square minus 8y is equal to 16x, right? And now I am writing here y square minus 8y, to get a perfect square add 16 both the sides. So 16 into this is x plus 1, and this is y minus 4 whole square. You got 16 times how much it is? X plus 1. That implies it is of the form y square equal to 16x, right? And where here what is our alpha beta? That is the vertex, it is minus 1 comma, and this side what is the value? 4. And now onwards students, you continue the same procedure however we have done. In that way, if I write, that is y plus xt, okay, y plus xt equal to 2at plus at cube. Understand here, y means what is your y? Y minus 4. X means what is the value? X plus 1. Okay. So now if you substitute the values, you can write the value. Now let us simplify this one. What is the point given? 14 comma 7. So as we need to substitute the point 14 comma 7, first I am taking, this is our point 14 7, y value I am writing as it is, that is y minus 4. Okay, and next value plus xt, that means x plus 1 into it is t. Okay, y plus xt, and 2at, what is here? 4a value. 4a equal to, you got here 16. Okay, 4a is 16 implies a value is here 4. So here this is how much now? 8t. Okay, equal to 8t and plus at cube, that is 4t cube. So this is the value we got. And now this normal, it is passing through which point here? 14 comma 7. They said the three normals, they are passing through the point, which one here? 14 comma 7. So that point now we are substituting. Okay, so 14 minus 4, it is 10. And next value 7 plus 1, 8t. And this side you got here how much the value? 8t plus 4t cube. Got it all of you? So here first we have observed, sorry, this one is here how much? 7. 7 minus 4, it is 3. 14 plus 1, this is here 15t, right? X value, y value. And thereby if you write all values on one side, that is 4t cube minus 7t minus 3 equal to 0. So cubic equation we got. Then how to solve cubic equation? Trial and error method we apply. So what is one of the roots, students? Clearly, if I take t is minus 1, then this is minus 4. Okay, minus 4 plus 7 minus 3 implies t is minus 1 is one of the values. Then how to get the other values? You know very well the method. That is, first we write 4 here, no t square value, so 0, minus 7, minus 3, right? Now this is here minus 1. First I am taking here 0, 4, and now minus 4, and this is here 4. Therefore this is minus 3 and plus 3 you got here 0, right? And therefore the equation, finally you got the cubic equation in t is t plus 1 into 4t square minus 4t minus 3 equal to how much you got? 0. Now if you find factors here, 4 3s are 12, so you can use here 2 6. Okay, 4t square minus 2t, and this is plus 2t minus 6t minus 3 equal to 0, right? And this is t plus 1 into, from these two if you take 2t common, 2t plus 1, and here minus 3 common, it is 2t plus 1. So what are our slopes, students? That means t values finally. T equal to minus 1, and the other one is 3 by 2, and next one is minus 1 by 2. So these are t values you got. Now what is they are asking, what is the question? The co-normal points. Co-normal points, this point all of you know, at1 square comma 2at1. Okay, so p of x1 comma y1, the first point if I write, it is nothing but first point, it is at1 square, and this side you are having 2at1, but you are not taking to the parabola y square is 4ax, right? That means extra what you have to add here? Plus alpha, and here also plus beta. Okay, plus alpha plus beta. So you got t value here minus 1, then just substitute one value there. Again in the same way, students, you write for q, and at the same time you write for r. So these are co-normal points to our parabola. Okay.